everyone. These are the colors I'm going to be working on today. We have two lines, one with Floetrol and one with DIY medium. That's my white from Artist Loft. This is my black that I bought at Walmart. And I have also tempera blue and tempera yellow. So I'm gonna put the links in the description so you guys can see the colors that I used, okay? So in one line I'm gonna use Floetrol in this line, and I'm gonna use 1 part of paint to 1 part of Floetrol. Okay, this is an experiment that I've wanted to do for a while. Wanted to compare the Floetrol with my medium, and that is my medium. It's same proportions, 1 part of paint, 1 part of medium. My medium, I use Glidden primer at a 45% primer and 55% water. I'm gonna mix it up and I'll be right back. Okay, they're all mixed up, and right off the bat I can see that my medium makes more pastel colors. I mean, it takes away a little bit of the color from the paint, so that's good to know. I mean, just like in the previous video we saw that it does the same thing to metallics. It turns them into pastels. Okay, so next time I use those colors, those kinds of paints, I'm just going to use water, and I'm not gonna use the medium, or maybe a reduced medium. You know, that's why we experiment, is to see these kinds of things. I'm just adding the dimethicone in each color in here, using about 2 drops of dimethicone per color, except for the white. All right, I'll mix it up off camera. Except for 1 color in here, just to give you an idea on how much to mix. You know, don't mix it too much, just enough to incorporate it. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, let's mix the colors. And I'm just gonna show a little bit, since this is the part that you all skip anyway. Just gonna show that I'm putting all the colors, you know, blue and yellow probably would give me green. Make sure not to mix the white and the black if you don't want to get gray, you know, kind of thing. All right, here's the cup with Floetrol. Here's the cup with my DIY medium. Okay, so now I'm just using a little bit of white in my canvas, and I'm just gonna smear it with my hand. My husband hates it when I do that. He just keeps saying, just use gloves. Oh well, I like to mix the paint with my hand. All right, so let's get ready, and here we go. Floetrol. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you that I got the inspiration for these colors from one of my blouses. So I figured that if it looks good on the blouse, it probably look good on the canvas. You know, why reinvent the wheel, right? If I like my blouse, I'm gonna like the colors in the canvas. And yeah, I think I like them. Just like my canvas, my blouse also has a white background. So there we go. Start tilting. Let's ideally, we leave the paint in the canvas to stretch a little bit by itself, and then we start manipulating it. All right, tilting and whatnot, all of those things that we do to paint. So there we go, slowly but surely, you know, we just covered. And my thought is to use the other half of the canvas to do the other mixed paint with the DIY medium, so that we can compare side to side. Okay. Man, I have to tell you guys, I love Floetrol, but the problem is it's not easily found outside the United States, and so I try to use alternatives for people living in the Central America and South American areas. And there goes the DIY medium, the paint. You can definitely see the difference in color in there. But anyway, as I was saying, in Europe at least they have Floetrol, but in Central and South America they don't. And so I try to find different ways, different ingredients that they can use, products that they can use to get the sail effect that we like. And I have found that with the primer, they can do that. So, but experimentation, that's how we learn. That I've always said that. And that's why I wanted to do this test, is to see how, what we come out with, right? And there we go. As you can see in the lower corner over there, you can already see some cells forming. So if we're looking for cells, the cells effect, the primer is definitely an alternative to do that. But we also need to take into consideration that also our paint may suffer a little bit of, and I don't want to say discoloration, but it changes the color. You know, it's fair to say. All right, so I'm right now just using the yellow here to fill up the corners. And I'm just gonna work on this, and I'll be right back to show you how it dried. All right, everybody, so this is the dry painting. As you can see, this is the Floetrol side, and this is the DIY medium with the primer side. So just wanted to show you how it dried and the difference. I mean, if you're looking for cells, you definitely do get cells with the DIY medium. Obviously, you know, the color, there is a big difference in it. But for those people who can't find Floetrol in your countries, I mean, this is definitely an alternative to consider if you want. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, and let me know in your comments what is your favorite medium to use. Till next time, keep pouring!